Hey, what's going on, my friend? It's Jeff Newport from ChasingStrength.com. And in today's video, I want to tell you a disturbing story about a time when she had to call 911 to get off the. Yeah, okay, well, let's just get into it. Let me give you the backstory here. And by the way, this is a true story. I was recently talking to my mother-in-law, and she told me she was helping one of her friends out. And by helping out, I actually mean she had to go to her friend's house to help her get out of her recliner. In other words, her friend was stuck in her recliner, right? So apparently her friend, who weighs 225 pounds or 102 kilos, literally physically got stuck in the recliner and could not get out. So she did what she thought she had to do, right? And so she called my mother-in-law for help. Now, unfortunately, even though my mother-in-law is in great health and takes care of herself and works out on a regular basis, including weight training, right? Resistance training and some cardiovascular work, and she has done for at least as long as I've known her, which has been about 30 years, even she could not get her friend unstuck from the chair without putting her own body in danger, without putting herself in danger, right? Said another way. So they had to call 911, right? So for those of you who are international and don't know what that is, it is emergency services here in the United States. So you literally dial 911 on your phone. In England and the UK where I grew up, it used to be 999. So maybe you have a similar service. So if that's not bad enough, okay, the same lady called my mother-in-law the next day or so. And here's probably the most embarrassing thing. She was actually stuck on the toilet. And yep, you guessed it. She was unable to get off the toilet. And yep, if you're tracking with me, you guessed it. She had to call 911 again. Now, just pause for a moment and stop to think, can you imagine the humiliation that she must have felt? Or perhaps even worse, the utter helplessness? I, for one, cannot. Now, the sad thing is it did not have to be this way for her. Somewhere along the way, this poor woman bought into the lie that strength and health weren't that important. And unfortunately, she discovered the lie too late in her life. Now, my heart goes out to her because at this point in her life, there's probably not much for her to do to improve her circumstances. Now, perhaps she will have the revelation that she needs to get stronger and lose some body fat and gain some emotional resilience to make some simple changes to take back her power, as the kids say these days, right? Now, all she'd have to do is start doing some simple exercises like chair squats or counter push-ups and cut back on her calories and learn how to eat a little bit more protein with every meal. Okay, pretty simple stuff, but probably not easy because many of my parents' generation, the baby boomers, have resigned themselves to the old, that's just the way things are. And many aren't willing to change their minds and learn new things, new skills even, that can and will serve them for the rest of their golden years here on this planet. So I want to encourage you in this video to fully take charge of your life if you haven't already, and take care of yourself. Okay. Your family needs you to be strong and healthy. But remember, you can't sacrifice your health for strength, or at least in my opinion, you can't, or you shouldn't. Well, because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, mown the proverbial lawn in it, as they say. And of course, who am I to tell you what to do with your life? Because it is your life after all, and you can do with it what you want. But if you do want to engage this process, right, of recapturing your health and not sacrificing your health for your strength, what's the best place to start? Okay. Well, first, and this is somewhat contradictory to some of the things I've said on this channel, but let's take it in context of this particular story in this video. Okay. First, you want to get the fat off. All right. How are you going to do that? You're going to use a combination of intelligent exercise and supportive nutrition, right? Not random workouts and dieting, and not unintelligent exercise and dieting. Second, what you're going to want to do is to focus on getting stronger, right? Depending on what program you use, of course, you can get stronger and lose fat at the same time. We call it recomposition. We've talked about that many times on this channel, right? And third, what you're going to want to do is build some muscle. Again, depending on what program you use, you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. Again, we call this recomposition. All right. Fourth, and this is the most important part, which many people fall down on, repeat if necessary and keep going as long as it takes until you reach your goal. Now, you might be wondering, yeah, but Jeff, how long is this going to take? And the truth is, embrace yourself for what most people won't tell you, as long as it takes, right? So that's the answer. How long does it take? As long as it takes. How long can you persevere? How patient can you be? How quickly can you acquire new skills and habits? The longer you can persevere, stick to the process, and hopefully you'll use the right process, because there are right processes and wrong processes. Some get you nowhere, some get you there slowly, and some get you there quickly. The longer you can persevere and stick through the process, even when the going gets rough or you're tempted to quit or get distracted, and the longer you can be patient and not give up on yourself or the process, and the sooner you embrace new skills and habits, well, the sooner you'll reach your goals, right? And it really is that simple. So hopefully you found this video helpful. It gives you some more clarity and focus, no matter where you are on your journey to a stronger you. And if you need some help to get going or level up, I'll leave some links for some program recommendations in the description below this video. Okay. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and click the like button, share it with somebody you know needs some encouragement. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Encourage your friends to subscribe. Help me get the word out. Let's grow this channel, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Until next time, my friend, stay strong.